Welcome back to the morning show on this Wednesday. It is time for Community College Connections, where we connect you with our local community colleges to learn more about the programs, opportunities, and experiences they have. This morning, we find ourselves at Lincoln Land Community College in Springfield. We are in the agriculture program here, learning more about their Sim Lab, a great hands-on opportunity for students to learn more. To help us with that, we're going to bring in the director here, Bill Harmon. Bill, you've been in charge of programs here for a number of years. To have a lab like this, it really makes it an incredible opportunity for students, doesn't it?
Yeah, we know we're very fortunate. This is one of the things that the Crayer Trust has made possible for us. But it goes along with the lines of hands-on learning, which is why students want to get into agriculture in the first place. They want to do instead of, hear or see.
And I think, too, with some of these different things you have in the room, you can talk to us real quick. We've got one right here. I found this really fun. It's a sandbox, but It teaches a lot of really awesome concepts, doesn't it?
Right. The augmented reality sandbox that we have here, it allows students to, when we're talking about how soils form, basically it can read the surface of it just as a very, highly reflective white sand, and then it'll reflect an image back from a computer that's reading it. But we can see things like what happens when rainfall occurs and how does drainage happen, how are soils formed. And so once again, it's a way, instead of just talking about it, students get their hands on it and then they can see for themselves. It's a way to really bring the point home when we talk about those topics.
And this is just one of the many different hands-on simulation models you have. I know there's behind us, we've got some folks that are practicing. Talk to us real quick about some of the other things that are going on in this room.
Well, the young ladies are running some of the simulators we've got here. The one on the left is a sprayer simulator. The one on the right is a combine simulator. The idea behind this, we're not training students to be farmers in ag in Lincoln Land, but they are going to use technology. So the one that Nora's using there, it's going to run her through 10 different lessons on how to operate an S-Series John Deere combine, because the technology learning they're doing, then they can transfer down the road. Allie's in a sprayer simulator that we purchased with our friends at FS. They helped us out with that. And students in our Precision Ag program are going to go do a dozen lessons there, and then after that, they can get in the real machine. And so that's the real plus. We can practice in a safe environment and then do it for real.
And then right in front of us here, you've got a drone. This is some of the new emerging technology in agriculture, is sprayers using drones, and having one of these here, students are getting hands-on practice there too as well.
Right. The T30, the Agris T30, we just purchased this one back in the spring of 23. This is one that'll actually spread product. And so this is where the industry is, they're using this now, whether it's in ag, horticulture, turf, lawn care, a lot of different applications. This is a way that we can put students, and they'll start with a small one, they'll work in a virtual reality environment, they'll work with basically a toy drone here in the building, and they'll work their way up to this one, because for this one, a drone that costs us $25,000, I want to make sure they really understand what they're doing before we let them fly it. But this is what they're going to use on the job down the road.
It's really neat to see that. Now, I do real quick want to bring in one of the students. We've heard Bill talk about things, but we've got Wes Bland here. Wes, you're one of the ag ambassadors here at Lincoln Land. Tell me what it means to have the sim lab like this as a part of your learning experience.
Yeah, it's a good way to be able to have hands-on learning, be able to know how these machines work, how they operate, what we do down the road, how this could give us an idea of what we really want to do as a career-wise. It's a good opportunity to be able to really focus on our career and find out what we really want to do.
And I know you're getting a lot of different experience. You may be in particular in one field of agriculture, but there's so many opportunities here with the sim lab, from the computer simulations, drones. There's a welding simulator that they've got here. A really cool opportunity. Real quick, Bill, how can prospective students, parents, and more, how can they connect with you to learn more about what you have to offer here at Lincoln Land Community College?
Well, the easiest way is to go online and come visit us at www.llcc.edu. And the agriculture page is right on there. We're on Facebook and other social media platforms like Snapchat and Instagram, or they could call us directly at 217-786-2573.
A lot of different ways to connect. And if you maybe missed some of that, we're going to connect you with all of the links, resources, information, more, all of the programs they have here in agriculture. Just head on over to our website, wcia.com.